Alright, so Assalamualaikum and hello to everyone. Welcome back to Science class. Okay, in today's class, we are going to look at second topic of chapter 6, that is neutralization. Okay, neutralization. So in our previous class, which was on yesterday, you have learned about what?
Properties of acid and alkali.
Okay, so you have learned about properties of acids and alkalis. Okay, they are different properties. So, have you ever wondered, okay, if we add acid into alkali, okay, what will happen? If we add acid to alkali, okay,
You
what will
will
happen?
get salt water.
Okay, ni mesti dah study kan? You get neutral. Vinash cakap betul neutral. Okay, so since subtopic ni pun nama dia neutralization, so yes, the answer is neutralization. So what is actually neutralization? It is actually the reaction between an acid and an alkali which produces salts and water. Okay, so you need to remember and know this. Okay, listen carefully. Salt is not only the one that your mother used in the kitchen to cook. Yes, there is salt, but there is general term for salt. This salt is a general term. Nama umum dia. Okay, but there are actually many different types of salts in science, especially in chemistry. Okay, you will learn about this later in Form 4. Okay, there are many different chemical salts. The one that your mother used in the kitchen is called what? Does anyone know?
Table
Nama
salt.
chemical dia. Nama? Nama dia adalah sodium chloride. Okay, remember? And sodium chloride is just one of the many types of chemical salts. Okay, so yang mak kamu guna untuk masak tu nama dia sodium chloride. Salt is just the general name. Okay? Okay, so in neutralization, acid will lose its acidity while alkali will lose its alkalinity. Okay, meaning that both of them will start losing their properties. Meaning that they will slowly become neutral. Okay, that's why the reaction's name is neutralization. So the method used to carry out this reaction is called titration. So do not get confused between neutralization and titration. Okay, neutralization is the reaction. Okay, reaction, tindak balas. But titration, okay, titration is the method. Okay, remember method, iaitu kaedah. The method used to carry out neutralization process. Okay. Okay, now I want you to pay more attention to what I am going to explain next. Okay, it is the word equation of neutralization. This is very, very important. Okay, in exam, it is a very popular question to come out. Okay, so acid plus alkali will produce salt and water. Okay, this equation is very simple, but remember you must use arrow here. Okay, it means produce. Kalau equation in maths, kamu akan guna equal sign, right? But untuk chemical punya equation, okay, tindak balas kimia dalam science, okay, kita tak guna equal sign, right? So remember, no equal sign, okay, use arrow instead. So arrow means produce, okay, acid plus alkali will produce salt and water. Okay, betul Vinash? Alright. Okay, this word equation is a general one. Okay, sama macam salt tadi, salt general kan. So kalau kita nak tengok yang lebih spesifik equation ni, okay, contoh dia adalah, okay, remember no equal sign, right? So word equation yang lebih spesifik adalah kita guna acid yang nama dia hydrochloric acid. Right, and then we add it into an alkali which is sodium hydroxide. And then it will produce what kind of salt? Sodium chloride. So the salt's name here, okay, is in color coding to help you understand how we can write the name of the salt. So where does the word sodium chloride come from? Okay, if you can see, sodium in the first word, okay, comes from the name of the alkali. Tak? Alkali yang kita guna adalah sodium hydroxide. So dia ambil perkataan first sodium ni, okay, sebagai first word untuk nama salt tu. And for chloride, okay, chloride comes from the acid's name. Hydrochloric. Instead of ambil hydrochloric, kita tak boleh ambil hydrochloric. But kita jadikan dia chloric ni, jadikan dia chloride. Okay, it is rule. Okay, dia peraturan untuk kita namakan salt ni dalam chemistry. Okay, so it is not sodium hydrochloride, but sodium chloride. Okay. Alright, plus water. Remember mesti plus water. Another example, kita guna acid sulfuric acid plus potassium hydroxide. What do you think will be the salt?
Potassium sulfate plus water.
Okay, potassium sulfate. Remember, the second word for the salt's name, okay, kita mesti ada EE dekat belakang. Okay, so instead of potassium sulfuric, no, it is actually potassium sulfate. Okay. And then plus water, and then the last example, nitric acid plus sodium hydroxide. They produce
Sodium nitrate.
No, sodium nitrate. So nak kena pasti salt ni dia ada ATE dekat belakang. ATE, but mostly lah ada ATE dekat belakang. Okay, except for sodium chloride ni dia IDE. Okay. 888 ni usually dia merujuk kepada garam, alright? So instead of nitric, kita letak dia nitrate, right? Okay, and then plus water. Okay, remember to write water as well. Okay, next titration. Okay, remember I said earlier, okay, the method used to carry out the neutralization is titration. So titration is a method. Okay, starting from here, please pay more attention, okay? Because I'm going to explain the process of titration. So here is the setup for titration. Okay, kalau dalam makmal kita bolehlah carry out eksperimen ni, tapi yang ni, okay, Vinash ask in the chat, teacher in exam will it also ask like mix example hydrochloric acid plus, yeah. It is possible, okay? It is possible to be asked in the exam. Okay, so here is the setup for titration. Okay, so we will have, okay, listen and understand, okay? We will have the alkali in the conical flask. And then we will fill the burette. Kamu tahu kan burette, okay, yang panjang ni, yang dekat retorт stand ni, okay? So kita akan isi burette tu dengan acid. So the conical flask where the alkali is in, okay, we will use indicator which is called phenolphthalein. Okay, so firstly remember dalam burette kita letak acid, dalam conical flask kita letak alkali. Tak boleh terbalik. Okay, dalam burette tak boleh letak alkali. Dalam burette ni mesti acid. Okay, so for example dia bagi dekat sini hydrochloric acid. And then in conical flask must put alkali which is sodium hydroxide solution, and then dia tambah dengan phenolphthalein. Okay, you have learned in previous class phenolphthalein adalah one of the indicators kan used. Okay, beside litmus paper, methyl orange, semua tu kan. Okay. Alright, and then from the previous lesson, okay, from the table of color change of indicator, alright, the substance ataupun the solution will turn colorless. Okay, if it turns colorless, it means that it is either neutral or acid, right? But if it becomes pink, it is alkali, right? So since we put alkali inside this conical flask, which is sodium hydroxide solution is in, okay, then we add 3 drops of phenolphthalein, okay, into the conical flask, okay. So the solution inside this conical flask will turn pink because sodium hydroxide solution ni kan alkali. Nampak tak tadi? Dekat yang table ni, okay, kotak ni. Kalau alkali dia akan turn pink. So that's why solution dalam conical flask ni dia akan turn pink color. Alright, because it is alkali. Okay, however, our main goal in doing this titration is to make the neutralization happen, right? Meaning that we want a neutral solution in the conical flask, right? So next, we would add okay, so betul lah. Bila kita dah letak sodium hydroxide dengan phenolphthalein dalam conical flask ni, then kita akan add in hydrochloric acid. So kita akan buka burette ni, kan dia punya, kamu pernah guna burette kan? Pernah tak guna burette dalam amal? Tak pernah? Tak. Pernah. Okay, so tengok yang saya tunjuk arrow dekat slide ni, okay. Ni dia punya bukaan dia. So boleh tutup dan buka. Kalau buka, acid ni akan drop in lah. Kalau tutup, acid tu tak akan jatuh lah ke dalam conical flask ni. So kita akan buka burette ni, okay, titiskan hydrochloric acid ni, titis demi titis, okay. Okay, so while dropping the acid into the conical flask, drop by drop, okay, we need to gently swirl the conical flask. Swirl here means macam move the conical flask in circle, macam shake macam tu. Shake in circle, okay, swirl. Okay, then what would the observation be? You would see that the pink color inside this conical flask will remain pink. Okay, nothing happen until the last drop of the hydrochloric acid. Okay, it will make the pink color disappear and become colorless. Okay, once you see the pink solution turns colorless, kamu kena cepat-cepat tutup burette ni. Means that kita dah tak mau lagi acid tu. So that's why kita kena tutup burette tu, okay, untuk hentikan hydrochloric acid tu daripada jatuh masuk ke dalam conical flask since the solution already turns colorless. Alright. Okay. Bila dah turns colorless, maksudnya apa? The solution has now become neutral, right? Because it is already colorless. So that is our main goal of doing this titration. Nama pun neutralization. So pink dah bertukar jadi colorless. Means neutralization dah berlaku. Okay. So my question now is, how do we know how much acid that we have used? Remember tadi kita buka burette ni kan untuk titiskan acid. So lepas tu kita tutup burette ni sebab dah turn colorless kan. So kita tak guna semua acid dalam burette ni sampai habis, lepas tu baru kita tutup, tak. So kita tutup bila dah turn colorless means ada baki kan acid dalam burette ni. So macam kita nak tahu berapa banyak acid yang kita dah guna, yang kita dah titiskan dalam conical flask ni. So
burette tu ada macam dekatan
macam ni. So okay, dengar. So before we start the experiment, okay, titration ni, okay, we should take the initial reading of the burette. Okay, for example 30 ml. And then bila eksperimen dah siap, okay, neutralization dah berlaku, pink solution already turn colorless. Okay, and then we take the final reading of the burette. For example 5. Right? And then so now we can already know the volume of hydrochloric acid used by subtracting the initial reading with the final reading. So 30 minus 5, you will get 25. So total hydrochloric acid, okay, volume yang kita guna adalah 25 ml. Right? Ya, Hana Sofia say, tengok bacaan dekat burette. Yes, betul. Kena ambil initial reading sebelum start titration ni. Dan once you are done with the titration, you also need to take the final reading of the burette. And then tolak je lah final reading dengan initial reading dengan final reading ni. So you will get the volume of hydrochloric acid used. Okay, so far so good. Can you understand? Maybe ada yang tak faham sebab saya hanya explain kan. Kalau dalam lab, kita buat eksperimen ni, maybe kamu akan lebih faham. Tak apa, nanti saya bagi video link titration punya eksperimen. Kamu bolehlah tengok. Okay, so far so good. Kejap nak pasang bateri laptop. Okay. So far so good.
Yes.
Kau tak faham? Tak apa, kalau tak faham
Faham.
tak apa. Nanti boleh tanya saya semula. Alright. So remember je, titration ni kita nak bagi neutralization to occur. So pink solution tu mesti turn colourless. Untuk bagi dia turn colourless from pink colour, okay, kita kenalah add acid tu. Okay, kita add dia drop by drop using burette ni. Bila dia dah turn colourless, cepat-cepat tutup burette tu. Okay, sebab kita dah tak nak acid tu dah, sebab neutralization dah berlaku. Dia dah turn colourless. Okay. Next, okay, last one. The application of neutralizations in daily life. Okay, this one is interesting because it is related with your daily life. Okay, maybe you did not notice that some things that you do in your daily life involves neutralization. So it is actually interesting to find out about this one. Okay, it is very close to us. Kalau kamu tak sedar sebenarnya, dia very close to us. Okay, so let's see the applications of neutralization. Okay, so do you brush your teeth every night and every morning?
Yes.
Yeah, I hope you do. Okay, why do we need to brush our teeth with toothpaste? Because toothpaste contain alkaline substance, Vinash will not brush. Okay, so you need to brush your teeth, okay? Morning and night. Bukan morning je, night pun kena, okay? Alright, so toothpaste contain alkaline substance that can neutralize the acid produced by the bacteria. Okay, so why didn't we use neutral substance instead to brush our teeth? Maybe we can use salt as our toothpaste. Kenapa mesti alkaline? Alkaline substance.
Sebab mulut kita ada asid.
Yes, betul-betul, because dekat gigi kita ni sebenarnya ada acid, okay? Dari mana acid tu datang? Okay, daripada bacteria inside our mouth, okay? It comes from the food that we eat. This bacteria come from the food that you eat. So by using alkaline substance, okay, which is in the toothpaste, okay, ada alkaline substance, it helps to protect our teeth from the acid that is corrosive, that is produced by the bacteria. Okay, so acid produced by bacteria tu dah acid. Kalau kita guna toothpaste yang neutral ataupun yang acid lagi, so dia tak boleh neutralize lah, right? Okay. Next, secondly, when we wash our face, we use face cleanser, right? So this face cleanser, okay, they are alkaline and they will make our facial skin dry. Okay, so after we clean our face, we especially girls lah, okay, we'll apply toners, right, on our face. So toners are acidic. So tadi kita dah guna pencuci muka yang alkaline. So untuk neutralizekan kulit muka kita ni, kita kena guna toners which are acidic. So dia akan neutralize balik kulit muka kita ni. Right? So this toner will neutralize our dry facial skin that causes by the face cleanser. Okay, yang mana alkali tadi, awal tadi tu. Okay, so kamu mesti, apa ni Deva cakap? I can see another slide, teacher explain. Okay, Deva. Okay, so ni lah tujuan sebenar kamu guna toner. Okay, kamu mesti tak tahu kan, sebelum ni mesti kamu ingat guna toner tu untuk bagi kulit muka elok, okay, tak mau jerawat apa semua tu. Sebenarnya ada faktor sains di sebalik kenapa kita kena guna toner lepas face cleanser. Okay, so saya harap ni ilmu barulah untuk kamu. Okay, alright. Next, thirdly, okay, our healthy hair has a slightly acidic condition. Mesti kamu ingat rambut kita ni neutral kan? But no, it is actually has a slightly acidic condition. But shampoo makes hair slightly alkaline. Okay, bila kita mandi, kita shampoo. Okay, shampoo kan alkaline substance. So dia akan buatkan rambut kita slightly alkaline. Right, so what we do after we shampoo our hair, we use acidic hair conditioner. Okay. So sama juga macam ni, bukan saja-saja digalakkan untuk guna hair conditioner lepas mandi, okay, lepas shampoo rambut. Okay, sebab ada sains di sebalik dia. Okay, sebab hair conditioner dia acidic. So dia boleh neutralize balik sisa-sisa shampoo dekat rambut kita tadi tu and make the hair smooth and healthy. Okay. What happens if you only use shampoo? Okay, tak ada apa pun sebenarnya yang berlaku, tapi untuk bagi rambut tu lagi sihat, better guna hair conditioner after that, okay. Kalau guna shampoo je pun tak apa. Right. And then next, in agriculture, okay, there are certain conditions for different plants. So acidic soil might not be too good for certain type of plants. Therefore, slate lime, okay, which is alkaline, will be added into the soil to neutralize the acidity of the soil so that the soil will not be too acidic. Okay, and it is important in order for plants to grow well. Okay, remember, but lemon is acid what? Yeah. So Vinesh jawab tanya soalan pasal apa ni? But lemon is acid what? Slate lime ni, okay, slate lime ni adalah alkaline. Okay, alkaline. Walaupun nama dia lime, dia bukan merujuk kepada limau. Okay, slate lime ni kapur, apa nama Melayu dia saya tak sure, tapi dia kapur lah, dia warna putih. Okay, dia alkaline. Okay, jangan ingat lime ni limau, okay. Kalau lime juice tu baru limau, okay. Kapur limau. Bukan kapur limau. Saya tak sure nama Melayu dia, nanti saya bagi tahu balik. Okay, boleh search dekat Google, slate lime ni warna putih. Kapur macam warna kapur putih tu. Teacher, if you use only conditioner for our hair can? Cannot. Kalau guna conditioner saja, conditioner tu kan acid. So kamu pakai dekat rambut kamu, nanti lama-lama dia akan menghakis lah kulit kepala kamu. So kita kena balancekan dia guna shampoo alkaline dan juga conditioner tu acid. So dia akan neutralize. Alright. Slate lime is calcium hydroxide. Zulaikha ni siapa? Akil kan? Yes. Nama chemistry dia adalah calcium hydroxide. Nanti kamu masuk form 4, kamu akan belajar lah banyak benda. Yang sebenarnya nama dia macam ni, tapi sebenarnya dia ada nama chemistry dia. For example, slate lime ni. Kita nama general dia slate lime. But dia punya nama chemistry dia adalah calcium hydroxide. Okay, nanti kamu akan belajar lah form 4 chemistry dengan Cikgu Hufaida. Okay. For information, teacher Hufaida ajar chemistry ya. Sains dia sampingan dia je. So dia memang expert chemistry. Alright.
Okay.
Okay, so tadi back to this one. Okay. Acidic soil can be treated by adding slate lime, which is alkaline, in order for plants to grow well. Okay, ada setengah tanah ni dia acidity dia kuat, okay, tinggi. So tak elok untuk pokok sebab terlalu acidic. So untuk neutralizekan dia, kita kena add lah alkaline substance, which is slate lime ni, untuk neutralizekan soil tu for the plants to grow well. Okay. And then finally, okay, for some factories, okay, their acidic waste substances, okay, will be treated with alkalis before being discharged into the river, so that they will not cause our river become acidic, since river has aquatic life. Okay, so bahan buangan daripada kilang-kilang, okay, akan dirawat dululah dengan alkalis ni untuk neutralizekan dia, supaya bila dia buang dekat sungai, okay, hidupan-hidupan dekat sungai tu, okay, aquatic life will not terjejas lah sebab acid kan. So untuk elakkan bahan buangan tu acid, dia treated lah with alkalis. Okay. Alright, so remember, okay, ingat macam ni, kalau condition tu acidic and we want to neutralize it, we will add alkaline substance. Same goes to if the condition is alkaline, we will add acidic substance. So dia macam opposite untuk neutralizekan dia. Right? Sebab kalau dah acid, kamu add acid lagi, so double acid lagi korosif kan. So that's why kita kena balancekan dia, neutralizekan dia. Okay, so well, we have finished chapter 6. It is very short, fun and easy topic, right? Right? Compared to chapter 5, panjang dan susah sikit nak faham. Okay, so do you have any questions? If no, then we can continue to our quiz.
Yay.
Oh. Sekejap. Okay, boleh dengar lagu tak? Lagu quizzes ni.
Boleh.
Sorry lah, saya hanya boleh guna quizzes. Sebenarnya ada banyak quiz activity online kan, macam words wall. Have you ever heard of words wall?
Yes.
Oh, subjek lain pernah guna words wall. Tak apa, maybe next class we can use words wall. Right? Okay, boleh nampak kan quizzes ni?
Boleh.
Boleh cikgu.
Boleh.
Okay, alright. So we will start. Okay, before we start our game, let's see who is going to answer the first question. Kirtana. So is Kirtana with us right now? Kirtana? Okay, kalau tak ada Kirtana, kita spin lagi untuk ada. Okay, to answer the question, you can just unmute your mic. Okay, easier. Okay, Sophia. Ni Sophia, Hana, Sophia ke banyak sangat Sophia? Rasanya ni Sophia, Hana, Sophia Kristina. Dia tak boleh join kan? Tadi dia bagi tahu saya. Okay.
Kita
Salah
nak help.
tapi suara dia perlahan sangat tadi.
Oh. Baik, Sophia lagi. Tugashwaran. Ada kan?
Yes, teacher.
Tugashwaran?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Alright. Senang ni. This is the easiest one. So, what is your answer?
Neutralization.
Okay, ni very easy. Okay, correct. Okay, betul. Okay, good. Alright. Next person. Simple. Soalan ni senang-senang dia, quizzes ni. Arya. Okay, Arya is with us. Arya? Can you say something?
Teacher.
Okay. Which solutions can be mixed to form a salt solution? Okay, ni kena fikir sikit. Remember, how can we form a salt solution? What plus with what? Then you will get salt solution and water, right? Salt and water. So, from this solution, KPQRS, which one is acid and which one is alkali? And then that is the answer. Ada dua jawapan kat sini. Kita boleh tick two answers. Okay, yang lain pun boleh fikir. Nanti kalau Arya tak boleh jawab, kita panggil orang lain. Come on. Senang je ni. So Arya, boleh tak? Kalau tak boleh, kita pass dekat orang lain. Okay, who wants to help Arya?
Teacher.
Sini.
Me.
Okay, tadi yang lelaki tu siapa? Aisyah Sophia.
Ya,
Tunggu sekejap. Siapa tu?
Rafil.
Rafael. Okay.
Teacher, PS and PR.
What's the answer?
PS and
PS
PR.
and
PR.
Y, PS and PR. Okay, P is alkali, S is acid. Okay, betul. R, acid. Okay, so betul. Betul ke? Betul. So macam tu je lah. Tengok yang mana acid, yang mana yang alkali. Based on the pH value. Okay. Alright, okay, good. Rafael,
Thank you, teacher.
next one. Arya dah left. Kitana lagi. Kitana tadi dah kan? Okay, ada 15 questions. So, 15% je lah. Yang Aisyah Sofia tadi nak jawab kan?
Okay.
Ni senang. Ni previous topik ni. pH range of acids
acids are 0 to 6.
Okay, 0 to 6. Okay, ni from previous subtopic right? Senang je. Okay,
Teacher,
next one.
ada yang dia orang reply ikut chat.
Yes. Oh, sorry. Saya tak buka chat. Saya tengah tengok list name ni. Sorry guys. Okay. Okay, sorry. But I actually prefer you guys to unmute your mic. Senang sikit. Okay, tapi tak apa. Kalau nak tulis kat chat pun boleh. Okay. Okay, Fatin. My mic not working. Okay, kalau tak working boleh tulis dekat chat. Nanti saya baca. Fatin, ada kan tadi dia join? Fatin tak ada? Okay, Fatin, yes, you. Ni kena fikir sikit nama dia. So, sulfuric acid plus kalium hydroxide will get what? Salt plus water. So, what is the salt's name? OMG. Tadi saya dah explain macam kita nak tahu nama salt tu based on the name of acid and the name of alkali. So, Kirtana said potassium nitrate. Betul ke potassium nitrate?
Kalium
Teacher,
sulfate.
calcium sulfate.
Okay, Vinash said red. Okay, ada people? Ada people? Kalium sulfate. Okay, betul. Kalium sulfate. Why? Kan saya cakap nak tahu nama untuk salt tu, first word mesti datang dari alkali. So first word alkali, kalium. And then second word from acid, sulfuric. So instead of sulfuric, we write it sulfate. AATE dekat belakang ni. A refers to salt. So yes, kalium sulfate. Okay, good. Yang respon betul jawapan kamu semua kalium sulfate. Okay, ni maksudnya kamu fokus tadi. Saya explain. Alright, good. Similar pronunciation, yes. Okay, next person. Anas ni tak ada. I don't know what happened to Anas. Kalarasan? Why? Did I pronounce his name wrong?
No, teacher.
Tak masuk.
No, teacher. They only
Okay, tak masuk. Okay. Anas lagi. Anas is not here. Okay. Rafael. Question is, ni pun from previous. Dia name picker like their names here. So what color is litmus in solution of pH 4? This is also
Teacher,
easy.
red.
Red. Okay. Untuk yang tak tahu kenapa red, sebab kalau kamu guna blue litmus paper, kamu celup. Okay, kamu letaklah dalam solution yang pH 4, dia will turn, the blue litmus paper will turn to red. Dan kalau kamu test guna red litmus paper pun, red litmus paper will stay red. So that's why the answer is red. Okay, good. Rafael. Senang ni Kak pasal litmus kan. Yes, acid. Red means acidic substance. Okay, Danesh. Yes, betul Danesh. Acid red, alkali blue. Okay, betul. Ni pun senang. Okay, so complete the word equation below. Acid plus alkali. Okay, start. Very easy one. Okay, ada lagi 8 soalan. 8 ke? Easy, yes, easy peasy. Vinash. Ni pun senang. Where does the SC in your mouth come from? Teeth, is it correct?
No.
Is it from teeth? No, bacteria, right? Okay, so the acid is actually from bacteria. Bacteria ni comes from the food that you eat. Yeah. Bacteria of the mouth. Okay, remember Vinash? Yeah, bacteria that is on teeth. Okay, dalam mulut kamu pun. Okay. Alah, soalan senang je. Tapi jangan expect soalan exam senang macam ni. Yang ni sebab quizy, so dia senang. Okay, Aisyah Sofia dah kan tapi?
Dah.
So bagi orang lain pula lah.
Okay.
Okay. Aisyah Sofia lagi. Okay, Hana Sofia cakap dia nak jawab. Okay, Hana Sofia jawab. Toothpaste contain what? That neutralized acid formed by bacteria. Ni pun senang. So, Hana Sofia? Alkali. Okay, betul? Okay, betul. Hana Sofia and Fatin. Okay. Sikit lagi. Danesh lagi. Danesh nak jawab ke? Jawab je lah. Asyik dapat orang yang sama sahaja. Tak apa, Danesh jawab je. Senang ni. Why is the question so easy? So technique we use titration lah kan. Obvious, the answer is obvious sebab kita mana ada belajar pasal translation. Yeah, that's very easy. Sebenarnya ada je soalan quiz yang susah tapi saya malaslah bagi yang susah. I am happy, I focus. Okay. Okay, tak apalah ni kita tak payah pick person lah ni. Kalau kamu tahu, kamu boleh tulis dekat ruangan chat. So, conditioners contain what? That, okay, alkali. Are you serious? Shampoo kan dah alkali. So, kalau kita add conditioner yang alkali, so double alkali. Acid, right? Yeah, acid. Remember that?
Oh, ingatkan shampoo.
Acid. Yeah, conditioners. Okay. This one. Tadi terbalik dia minta salt name. So ni dia minta acid apa kita guna. So what acid plus with sodium hydroxide?
Hydrochloric acid.
Hydrochloric acid.
Okay, hydrochloric acid because chloride kan kat belakang. So chloride of course lah mesti hydrochloric. So chloride. Okay. So kena ingat kena tahu macam mana nak tahu nama salt ni. Dalam soalan mesti dia akan tanya dalam exam. So hydrochloric acid reacts with sodium hydroxide and forms water and
Sodium hydroxide.
so sodium hydroxide. Hydroxide ni dia silap eja ni. Salah.
Sodium chloride.
Abang kita tengok. Sodium chloride.
Lol.
Siapa jawab sodium hydroxide je ni? Tak payah kita tengok. Ini what will be the color of phenolphthalein and sodium hydroxide in conical flask above?
Colorless. Pink.
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 Colorless or pink?
Pink.
Pink.
Okay, Rama cakap pink Okay, betul pink. Remember dia pink dulu, lepas tu baru dia turn colorless.
Like pink.
Cikgu, Vina said Blackpink, cikgu.
Blackpink in your area. Okay, when endpoint of neutralization achieved, what will happen to the color of phenolphthalein inside the conical flask?
Change from pink to colorless.
Okay, change from pink to colorless. That means neutralization has occurred. Okay, correct. Power up ni. Okay, test ni saya test belum ni. Okay, ni kamu tahu tak? Metal plus acid. Ni dia ada berkait dengan previous subtopic properties. So if acid reacts with metal, you will get
Salt plus carbon dioxide, teacher.
salt plus, ada yang jawab salt plus salt hydrogen. Okay, betul. Jawapannya salt hydrogen. And remember, if metal reacts with acid, it will produce hydrogen gas, right? So hydrogen plus salt lah. Okay, betul Danesh? Hydrogen, okay betul. Okay. So that's the total of 15 questions. So dia tunjuk tak soalan yang salah tadi? Mana tadi yang kamu salah tu? Ni yang soalan task question 12. Hydrochloric acid reacts with sodium hydroxide and forms water and sodium
chloride.
Chloride. Okay. Sodium chloride. Sebab hydrochloric, chloride lah. Okay. Okay. So that's all for today's class. Okay, kita tengok balik summarization. Macam biasalah, saya akan tanya balik apa yang kamu ingat. So apa yang kamu ingat yang kita dah belajar about neutralization?
Acid plus alkali. Acid plus alkali equals to salt plus water.
Okay, betul. Okay, that's very important. Kena ingat word equation. Word equation of neutralization. Okay, lagi? Who else wants to try? Apa yang kamu ingat? Kita dah belajar.
Sorry teacher, I have some problem, so that's why I'm terkeluar.
Okay, it's okay. Saya tak ingat apa pun. Yang lain yang ingat? Ni selalunya kalau lepas kelas kita akan buat balik summarization untuk tengok kamu ingat tak apa yang kita belajar. So recall, try to recall back. Saya baru join Akil, okay?
Teacher, kalau dalam conical flask tu, kalau dia dah jadi colorless, dah neutralization.
Okay, betul. Okay, Danesh said that it has bacteria which produces acid. So we need to use toothpaste alkali. Okay, betul. Bacteria produce acid, okay, betul. Exam 0 lah next time. Okay. Danesh to neutralize. Okay. Alright. Lagi? Apa lagi? Application, no one mentions about, okay, application tadi Danesh mention. Lagi apa lagi application? Okay, another application yang saya nak bagi tahu untuk pengetahuan kamu lah. Ada tanya dalam modul. Kalau kamu kena sengat dengan lebah kan? Lebah. Okay. Kita akan sapu tempat kena sengat tu dengan apa?
Dengan alkali.
Dengan alkali. Iaitu ubat gigi kan? Kenapa?
Ubat gigi.
Bicarbonate powder boleh ataupun kalau macam tak jumpa ada yang guna ada yang guna toothpaste untuk hilangkan sengatan tu, okay? Untuk neutralize sengatan yang acid tu, okay? Tu for your information lah. Hana Sofia said jangan guna equal sign, instead guna plus. Betul ke ni?
Arrow. Guna arrow.
Guna arrow lah. Guna arrow. Instead guna arrow, yes. Okay, Vinash betul.
Teacher, kalau tebuan sengat ke acid alkali kan? Tebuan.
Okay, sengatan tebuan dia asid. So kita nak hilangkan rasa sakit. Dia ada dua jenis sengatan. Satu sengatan lebah. Okay, satu lagi sengatan yang insek biasa. Okay, so kalau sengatan lebah, dia adalah asid. No,
Teacher,
dia ni, dia alkali.
alkali kan?
Yes.
Kalau
yes,
was
yes,
alkali,
sorry.
kalau B acidic kan?
Ya betul.
Okay.
Bina sengat. Kalau bina sengat saya tak tahulah. Nak neutralize macam mana? Okay. Lagi, okay, betul lah tu apa yang kamu cakap semua tadi tu. Remember kita dah belajar tentang neutralization tu apa, okay. Kena ingat juga definition of neutralization. Reaction between an acid and alkali which produces salt and water. Sebab dalam soalan dia boleh tanya definition untuk neutralization. And then word equation dia, acid plus alkali will produce salt plus water. Example of word equation ni bagi spesifik nama lah acid dengan alkali tu. So kena ingat macam mana nak dapat nama salt ni. Okay. Okay, kemudian titration ni pun kena ingat. Ada dalam modul, nanti kamu kena buat. Senang soalan dia. Okay, application. Pasal brus gigi tadi, lepas tu face cleanser, toner, shampoo and conditioner. So kamu mesti tahu lah differentiate yang mana satu acidic dan mana satu alkaline antara shampoo dan conditioner ni. Same goes to face cleanser dengan toner ni, kena tahu yang mana satu alkaline, mana satu acidic. Jangan tertukar. Okay, kemudian acidic soil juga. And last one, acidic waste substances from factories. Okay, so that's all for today's class. Do you have any questions?
No.
No. Next week. Thursday next week. Last class. Okay, hari ni belum. Okay, attendance boleh tulis nama dekat chat section. Okay, a reminder about attendance. Semalam Cikgu Hufaida post kan dalam grup kelas. Dia tanya pasal Anas Fahmi, siapa lagi tu? Afrina Damia dengan siapa lagi seorang? Aklan Anik ke?
Aklan.
So diorang ni ada masalah internet . Okay, so for your information, students yang tak attend class for more than 2 times, okay, your names will be submitted to counselor. So nanti counselor tak tahu lah, dia akan buat apa, call parents ke apa ke kan. So sebab tu Cikgu Hufaida tanya ke mana Aklan dan siapa lagi seorang, Anas dengan Afrina. Afrina tu tak apa sebab dia dah WhatsApp saya, dia dah chat saya. So Anas dengan Aklan ni tak tahulah kewujudan. Okay, so itulah reminder pasal attendance. Walaupun kamu tak attend kelas Google Meet, tapi bila saya post video tu kamu boleh tengok dan isilah kehadiran dekat chat, dekat comment section bawah post attendance tu, okay. Alright, so okay. That's all. Thank you for joining today's class, okay. Assalamualaikum and bye. Thank you
Bye,
everyone.
teacher.
End class.
Teacher.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye. Bye.
Thank you, teacher.
Alright. Okay.
Thank you, teacher. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
Teacher,
Yes.
teacher,
Sarah, okay.
today no homework?
Homework I will post in the channel.
Okay, teacher.
Okay.